Alright guys, so the wood burns really bad and I will have to process it a little more, and might as well try the Gerber, the Grylls parang, no? Might as well and see what's it worth. I don't know how this thing goes. I have some weird linear here, this way. This is what they meant it for. So you have kind of like a guard. This one is convex. Originally it comes, oddly enough, with a hollow grind. Shallow, but it is a hollow grind, so kind of weird combination. And let's see first if I can split with it. You know, this is machete, so shouldn't expect too much out of it. But still, oh, this will chew my baton. The shock is really bad from batoning. I noticed it also before with the, what was it? Machete. One of the machetes. The shock from, yeah, oh, it was the cold steel Magnum Kukri. The shock from batoning was crazy. Let's see, since I do have this in my hand now, forget the splitting. It's a little too much for this little guy here with this wood what I have here. And let's see some chopping. Let's see how comfortable I am with this. It is weird for me, you know. You guys know my recurves always have the tendency to go, the tip goes downwards like a kukri type shape. This is complete opposite. It's upswept. So it will be probably something unusual for me. So let's see how. It's actually good when you're standing up and you're working with something on the wood, because then the blade is, you know, comes down. Actually takes nice chunks. It does take nice chunks out of it. Wow. Gotta say, that's not a bad machete. I'm curious how the steel will hold. You see I'm going through the nut. Pine nut. Sometimes when I get it stuck, I don't know if you noticed that flex. When I'm trying to get it out, it flexes a lot on this portion. It does chew that nut pretty good. Let me see. You know what's funny? When you work with blades kind of intensively for a short period, real quick, the blade actually gets hot just from the friction in the wood. Notice it sometimes when you will be processing a lot of wood. Notice that when you work really extensively, like I just did, really hard, many strokes in a very short time, and you then grab the steel, you can actually feel it warm just from the friction of that wood. No nicks. That's pretty good. That's good to see. It does chop nice. Pleasantly surprised. I'm tired for some reason. I don't know if I'm just tired because of the pretty hard day. But you see how it chews through the wood. Nicely. See, when I'm not going through the nut, when I'm going through the regular wood, It's actually quite a worker. I gotta say, I'm happy with this. This works nice. Definitely interesting angle. You know, I'm here, I'm standing up, wood is laying on the floor, and my blade is hitting that wood right on top. When I grab different knife, you know, I would be hitting it from that side. So in a way, nice examples, couple things I can think of right from the top of my head. If I overstroke for some reason, if this motion goes through, my knife keeps going towards me. With this type of blade, you pretty much cannot overstroke because you kind of, you know, hitting it from the top downwards. So that's one thing that kind of is nice about this blade. And let me see, I have some hardwood here also. Let's see how it copes with the hardwood. What is this? I think this is... Is this maple? No, is it? I think it might be maple. It's not the hardest wood, but it is a little harder than a pine. So let's see how it copes with that. I mean, you see it yourself, guys. This thing chops, and chops well. That is a good worker. I like that. I could make parang myself, custom parang. Custom machetes are in a heat treat, so the next time I gotta give it a go with custom parang. Kinda like the design, definitely interesting. Handle, quite comfortable, not bad. Yeah, this isn't a cut that I scraped myself on a piece of wood. That's not cut from the blade, so don't worry about it. Did not cut myself. Handle is pretty comfortable, not bad. When I'm chopping, let me put this down. When I'm chopping, I'm finding myself being in the back. Not a lot of vibration. Nothing hurts, so I don't feel nothing. I did get a really bad shock when I was batoning with it, but that's kind of, like I said, with these thin blades, that's kind of normal. Seen it happen a couple of times. For some reason, it is like, that's what it is. That's why they're not good for batoning. That I'm just the pure physics of thin blade, but not bad. Definitely not a bad worker. Works like a charm. Freaking good. Might as well finish this splitting. Chopping in half. Look what a big piece. In just this one video, while I'll do with it bunch of other things. Such a big piece, I split in half. Let me see if I can split it. It did go through. Nice, not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Nice, once it's thinner, it will plow through pretty thick material. It was cross grain actually, if you noticed. Nice. And this small stuff will burn much better. Cool, kinda I like it. I like it. No dingles, nothing. Actually, oh nice, actually still reasonably sharp. What a surprise. What a surprise. And you see my small hand, I can actually kind of like choke up like this on the blade if I need to do something smaller. I can definitely do detail work with this. But like I said, actually, like I showed a couple times before in the past, actually one thing what I like to do with these big blades, let me show you. I like to do this with the big knives if you need to do the detail work, feather sticks and stuff like that. Nice. I like that. Grylls, this might just be the one that wasn't such a fluke. I mean, I did regrind it, but beside that, the still looks like it's good. I was pounding it on that nut, pounding it through the wood, maple and the pine. It held up nice, and it works well. So I'm gonna say, pleasant surprise, pleasant surprise. Happy to see that. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.